Hey guys, welcome to today's video, where we're witnessing the grand return of a Florida windowlicker I covered recently, along with the judge who absolutely trolled him into oblivion.
You're not prepared this morning with your sovereign citizen argument? You needed some additional time to prepare?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you some additional time to prepare your sovereign citizen argument. When do you want to come back?
Well, they're both back, and today we get to find out whether he's finally upgraded his bargain bin sovereign citizen arguments, or if the judge gets to ship him right back to his cell for another round of remedial study time. Let's jump in.
Judge, I have brought to court with me during the recess the paperwork that was delivered by a private citizen for Mr. Morris. I have removed the binder clip that I had on it. There are no staples. There are no paper clips in the packet. It's simply a packet of prepared documents.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morris. Now that you have your paperwork, anything else you want me to consider?
Yes, sir. I'm looking through it now, sir.
Okay.
I ain't seen it in a minute.
You'd think his time in jail would have at least taught him how to properly announce himself as the secured party creditor by special appearance instead of general, but nope, he's still a complete idiot. Now he's about to sit there in literal silence for 3 full minutes while he desperately digs through whatever stack of paperwork just got dumped in front of him, convinced the magical get-out-of-jail key is hiding somewhere in that pile of nonsense. I'll spare you the agony and skim past that part so you don't have to suit up with facepalm protection.
Mr. Common law trust. It's just speaking about the trust. This was the UCC, just financial statement. It's a UCC statement with my own Alizé Morris and the trust name. The principal name was Octavius Alizé Karen. And then it says, this is the entry of collateral by trustee / secure party creditor on behalf of the trust estate. Is Octavius Alizé Karen, Jeter Trust in the commercial chambers under necessity to secure the rights, title, interest, and value therefore in, and the root or title from inception, as well as all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. There's I don't know that word is right there.
Mr. Morris, I thought you said that they arrested the wrong person. They have the wrong person in jail. That's why I'm not sure what you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA.
It says retina scans is what that said.
Okay.
Or retina scans.
I swear, these bargain bin sovereign citizens just keep getting funnier. The last time I covered this guy, I said these are my absolute favorite. The ones who are completely convinced they're right, pound their chest about it, and yet can't explain for a single second why they think they're right.
Hold on.
Do we need to check your fingerprints or scan your retina to verify? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Oh, can you read this? I can't really read it like that.
Let me see. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on. You told me you were not Octavius Morris. Then you just started reading something from a sheet of paper that says Octavius Elise Taquan Morris.
Okay.
So are you or are you not Octavius Elise Taquan Morris?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Smith,
My name, this is right here, sir. It's on. You probably can't have a good chance reading it. Right here. This right here. Bill of service, tort and violation. I just had a judge look at this. I can't read all this stuff. Not to you. Alizé Morris, secure party, Billy, and principal of you or the agent fail not to, I don't know that word is right there, to your oath They should be called to answer before one God and the most supreme.
I can't hear you, Mr. Moore.
All this,
Oh, sir, I want to call you Mr. Morris if that's not your name.
Nope, that's his name, end of story. And without spoiling too much, he genuinely believes you arrested the wrong person because, in his mind, he's the living man, not the all-caps corporate fiction printed on the paperwork.
Let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying, I'm looking at a complaint affidavit here, and on December 5th, according to this complaint affidavit, Gulf County Sheriff's Department pulled you over while you were driving and arrested you, and they ran your name, Z. Morris, came back as a convicted felon. And are you telling me that your name is not Zatavius Morris, or you're not the person they arrested on December 5th? What are you telling? Did you give a false name? What are you telling me?
I ain't giving no false name, Your Honor.
How did they get that name, Zatavius Elise Morris? Well, you don't answer that question. That probably has to do with. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe Mr. Hill, you could help me. Is he saying that the Sheriff's Department arrested the wrong person?
Your Honor, in as much as I can.
Well, don't disclose any confidential, privileged information.
I raised issues when I had my pretrial discovery meeting with Mr. Morris pertaining to this case, because that's the only one I've got discovery on.
Yes, sir.
And I've done some independent research into that. Mr. Morris, or this individual, has this information that he's saying that he is not the person.
I'll take a look at whatever you want me to. I'm looking at the complaint affidavit. They said they had your driver's. They said you have your driver's license, and they ran your driver's license with that name.
I don't have a driver's license, sir.
Well, I guess the state no longer has to prove you were driving without a license, because you just admitted it on the record. Now the judge is about to skim through your paperwork, and that's the exact moment he realizes he's dealing with a full-blown fumes enthusiast who's clearly been huffing more nonsense than oxygen.
It was what it was, restrict, somewhere. You read the last page.
Oh, I'm looking at legal notice and demand to all state, federal, and international public officials. This is a contract and admiralty. This is some of that sovereign citizen nonsense. I thought you were saying that they arrested the wrong person. I'm not listening to any of that sovereign citizen nonsense. You told me they arrested the wrong person. If you're talking about admiralty law and that the first page was a trust and that you're the debtor, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense. When are we coming back?
Your discretion, Judge. I can tell you I've got discovery on the first case. I don't have discovery yet on the second case. I'm at your discretion, Judge.
Ms. Smith, when do you want to come back?
Judge, let's do the 6/27, our next available, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll come. And Mr. Morris, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought you were telling me they arrested the wrong person. I certainly don't want someone who hasn't. If you're the wrong person that they arrested, I didn't want you sitting in the county jail. But what you gave me looks like some of that admiralty law, sovereign citizen. I travel. I don't drive. I don't have jurisdiction over you. I'm not listening to that stuff.
You know, I genuinely appreciate judges like him. He hears the guy claim the wrong person was arrested, says he's got paperwork and an argument, so the judge lets him talk. But the moment it becomes clear that his so-called argument is just pure sovereign citizen dog water, he shuts it down instantly, refusing to waste another second of the court's time on someone running strictly on low battery brain power.
Your Honor,
yes, sir.
You didn't get what I said. That was the agent of the principal. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're talking about a bunch of stuff that people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens parrot. And I told you I'm not listening to any of that. I'm not sure how you, the principal and the agent of your own, I'm not listening to that. Now, if you are wrongfully arrested, that's what I thought you were saying. I certainly want to listen to that. But if you are talking about trust and being the agent, and you're not the principal, and I saw something about admiralty law, I'm not listening to that.
What?
I will see you on the 27th of June. Take care, sir.
All right, so it looks like our next hearing is on June 27th, which means he has about a month and a half to stare at that paperwork and maybe, just maybe, learn how to read it, My confidence that he'll magically lawyer his way out of this mess is exactly 0%.